Alright. So there we go. Show it. It's of course not going to be that easy, are you? No, sir. Not going to be that easy. Alright. So how do you back out? Exit. Now go up here to YouTube. And there we are. Good.
If you feel held back by the weight of financial decisions,
and there's my ad. There's my ad. My undeniable, sure facts that I am partnered. Not boasting because I'm partnered, but showing that I have a mature outlook of actually knowing and accepting that I am so. Unlike someone that knows rules have changed and knows that he, don't meet the qualifications any longer to be so, but yet still wants to claim he is so. And like I said, I'm approaching that point or that video or that live stream. But this is here nor there. It's just another lie. He needs a feed to tell himself. Sort of like the lies. Hold on. Sort of like the lies. Hello, testing 1, 2, 3. Sort of like the lies. Him and a certain other individual, that tries to tell themselves subscribers doesn't mean nothing. They like say it's all about the views, or they have hinted at that kind of narrative only because their numbers doesn't match up with mine. Again, childish mentality, showing a direct call out towards a jealousy narrative. So here's the narrative. Here's the true statement about that. Sure, you can have a video. You can have it titled real well. You can have a great thumbnail. And it can hit an algorithm, a search algorithm, and you can get a lot of views. A lot of views. But that doesn't mean they like you. It means you got lucky within the algorithm and you got a lot of views on a video. Now, once you've been exposed that your channel exists, that and how many people that has been exposed to you, and yet so little subscribers increased. That just shows that they was just drawn in to it was just coincidence that video got that video or that live stream got that interaction. So what are you trying to tell yourself? What are you trying to tell yourself? Are you trying to compare to me, compete with me, and you're trying to give yourself trying to justify something, trying to say views? It's all about the views. If it's all about the views, someone can go into his live stream and see the view counts that he has on his live streams. 1, 2. One will have 1. One has 2. One has 3. Hell, there's one that has 0. And no, I'm not talking about you, Swift. I know you get millions. It's just that the YouTube glitch doesn't show the correct number. Oh. Ah. I didn't have planned to do this today with this video and reacting to it. I actually wanted to play some more of my Behemoth, but since I fell asleep with my contacts in my eye and my eyes, me sleeping with them in my eye, if it was just partial part of the night, let's say I woke up in the middle of the night and I realized they were still in, if I would have took them out, maybe I could still do something with my VR. But no, me sleeping the entire night, not only sleeping the entire night since today, I had a lot of free time today. It was a lot of time, so that was contacts me, and my eyes are highly irritated, highly irritated. But I know the puppet. I know the puppet was made knowledge about my reacting to his claims of my video, referring to him saying that my was bots. The gameplay was bots, due to informed by that same loser that gave him that notion within a different video. But and I knew that was going to happen. Again, that's the reason why I want to do these videos. Well, actually, the reason why I did El Presidor videos. I knew in turn they would go tell him, he'll bring me up. Well, it's somewhat the same reason, but anyway. And I knew the narrative was going to come up about it wasn't about local lobby bot games, aka combat training. But they didn't get is that I was backing them up into a fucking corner. But before I touch on that, before I fully invest in delivering that point, let me go over another factor, a small factor that I sort of wanted to bring up as well. Remember that last stream I did, not today's, but the previous one. I said I had so many notes and I was mixing up, and I gave up on it. That 3-hour stream that I was interacting with, I gave up on it. There were some interesting topics to cover. One of them like I'm about to say, and that was also the one you initially brought up, the bots. Another one I wanted to bring up was the fact that he brought up that he seen that I got paid from YouTube. He said he seen the video I made showing that I got paid from YouTube. And he said I only got paid $20. He said he's seen point blank, period, that I only received $20. Oh. So I said, what the hell? Why not? I mean, it wasn't that long, that far in my feed of what I uploaded. It wasn't that long. And so I figured, well, he watched the video. Let's see what he could have seen to let him believe I got $20. So let's go ahead and leave this here real quick. Let's go ahead and leave this here real quick. There it is. Boom. I'll let you puppets dance, not only over the fact that I got paid, but most of all for you to draw up conspiracies on why I'm not telling you how much I got, and for you to draw conclusions on how much I did. You will continue to use my will, bitches. Now that's so real. Now, I played all the audio. That's where it's about to end. Swift. Where's the indicator that I got paid only $20? Please tell me it's not that $20 bill right there. Please tell me that it's not that $20 bill. It's on it's on that. It's visible in that money stack. Please tell me that's not. I wouldn't doubt. But even if let's say that's the case, there's 100. Isn't that 100 next to it? Isn't that a 10 and a whole bunch of ones? Right. That was just a Google image that I looked up to have as a thumbnail. I wanted to use. I literally Googled images, and I did a search for YouTube money, and this is one of the pictures it brought up. I'm pretty sure it was at the top, not the very top of pictures that was pulled up, but it was close to the top. And like I said, I was just wanting to use it as a thumbnail, but I did decide to go ahead and use it as the background because I didn't just want to put up this partial edited screenshot of my bank account. It would be too dark. So I choose to go ahead and use that picture as a background and use the screenshot as like a sticker. Either way, I just decided to put that over the picture. Where's the indicator that I got paid $20? Well, where did you draw the conclusion that I only got $20? It shows, it's undeniable that a deposit from Google went into my YouTube account, but there's the cutoff of that screenshot was cut off deliberately because I wanted to leave the puppets, draw conspiracies on how much I possibly got paid. I knew there was going to be complete idiots with no knowledge at all how YouTube pays out that would literally say I probably got paid $7, probably say I got paid 20 cents and shit like that. But I also knew that there were people that would have some sensibility to know that YouTube won't process a payout unless it meets $100 and more. They won't process a payout into your bank account unless it exceeds $100 and more. So at the minimum, at the lowest point, I had to have been paid 100. Was I paid 100? No, I was paid more than 100. Am I going to say how much? No, because keeping y'all on my strings. Well, so that's another lie, Swift. That's another lie. That's another lie. So let's go back to this. Now, here he's going to bring up that I would cry. I would. Oh yeah. Now let's go to him. Go back to the. I almost forgot. Let's go back to the other narrative, the bot thing. The bot thing. Before I go into this. See, I knew how it was going to play out. I knew that they, well, it's somewhat a mixed thing because I knew a certain individual was going to say, "Oh, we wasn't talking about combat training or private lobby. We was talking about the narrative that, yeah, you were in multiplayer, but we were talking about basically the game subsidizing players with bots." It would have been a whole lot more beneficial. If it was combat training than that narrative. And that's the reason why the view count is. That's the reason why they're reframing to come in right now, because they knew this was coming. They know I'm going to destroy their logic. And I'm still going to also be able to point out that a certain individual still did have it in his head that it was combat training, because that certain individual went into a spectacle of creating, aka a private lobby, a combat training lobby, aka what they used to call it, and trying to show that he can go flawless in there playing against bots, and ultimately fail even at the lowest, easiest difficulty. If it wasn't that narrative, if it was subsidizing the game, subsidizing players, the missing players or lack of players with bots, then why in the hell is he still? Why is the hell he's still focusing on the combat training narrative of the private lobby? Oh, look, it says bot in their name. It says bot in their name. It says bot in their name. And when they kill me, or they're not supposed to kill you. Remember, you're supposed to go for a flawless. But you don't see that too. It's not only that it says bot in their name. And yeah, it might not show the bot in the name, but you see it. Their names that the bots are given are Pacific. Greatly Pacific. And that was the case for all the Call of Duty with the combat training. They're greatly Pacific and with a grade of ease are identifiable as bots even without the bot name. You can find the weakest player. I mean, I can't say 100 for certainty, But you can go to any one of these scores and then find the weakest player on the opposite team and search their name. And unless they change their PSN name, a PSN name will come up unless they changed it or they canceled their account, which no doubt has happened. If it's done so, but it's specific. But it's neither here nor there. Let's go to the bots. Yeah, and again, that also fights against the bots of the narrative that it's subsidizing by the developers for the lack of players. Now you can Google this shit. You can literally Google this shit. The subsidizing bots and shit wasn't announced or even admitted by Call of Duty and basically when Warzone it came in the picture. Oh God, this is and so I mean, if you're so mindfucked by me and you're so desperate to justify, go ahead. Look, watch every flawless gameplay. Hit that pause button on the screen when the scoreboard showed up. No, you can't only do that. You also got to make sure, because there's also videos where you see people leaving the game in that activity feed. You watch with a fine-tooth comb, and make sure you pick up those names that also left. Oh yeah, that also drives the narrative that it's not bots from combat training or bots from the subsidized gaming people. If it's bots on either behalf, they cannot be leaving the game. Also, too, funny, if the game was being subsidized, or I was being paired with bots, and that's the only general reason why bots are being used, was the fact that I don't want that sort of won't be correct. So yeah, I'm going to backtrack on that, because that does lead to possibly other things. But still, see, I can analyze it. I can see something that might not be true, so I can backtrack on it. But the sure simple facts is, the combat training has been through completely out. It's been completely throughout, and like I said, it was in your within both of you. It was in your best most interest, beneficial for that to be the narrative more so than the other one, because not only it's not the case for it as well, especially on my behalf, but it can be mostly for your behalf. It could be mostly against you, because like I said, the subsidized the lack of gaming, the bot narrative didn't come around until Warzone. And yes, after Warzone come out and it was exposed that there was bots, easily identifiable bots, Call of Duty admitted it, and shit. So it's more likely the case for also for multiplayer for today's now games. For game, it's more likely the case for the present games and therefore rather than the back narrative. It's that's the reason also why I don't care that I'm retired, and that's also the reason why I don't care that I'm no longer good anymore, because it's completely irrelevant to be good now at Call of Duty. It's no longer desired. It's no longer desired by true individuals that are complete losers that would need to lie to themselves that still exist. And that is the only individuals that's still around that believes that the narrative is still popular to be good. Is the losers that lies to themselves. That's the only people that believes it's still relevant to be good at Call of Duty. Is the losers that lies to themselves. And what could be worse? What could be worse than a person that fits that agenda, that narrative, is losers that fits that scenario, and also being completely in denial about someone that was that was good in the past and trying to discredit our jealousy, and yet also the true evidence that they know that narrative is fake is the fact that they seek for a 1 versus 1, and not only seek the fact that they want trying to discredit, but also yet trying to seek satisfaction so they can prove themselves, but also try to proclaim the adult to walk away when they know they're not going to get what they want, and yet it goes to a point to where they're willing to buy the current Call of Duty to watch me play it. Oh yes, it wasn't to watch me play it. It wasn't bought for another individual to watch him play it. It was possibly for the narrative. If maybe I don't get to play him, maybe I could get to watch him play him and beat him. God, people are such fucking losers. Oh, there's no way in hell. There's no way in fucking hell I could not look at myself in the mirror and have that kind of mentality in my head to where I cannot tell myself, I have to be obsessed with this motherfucker to spend my hard-earned cash. Not for myself, not upon myself, but for someone else. And on top of the narrative, this dude sending, posting links. Again, proving that the narrative that look at what I could do. Look what I could do. Look what I can do. What's keeping me from saying that you're playing against bots right now? What's against me? If the narrative is back then, if they're doing such a thing back then, they're sure as fuck doing it now. They're sure as fuck. No, actually, because like I said, the narrative is more likely true the case for now rather than his past, because even within Black Ops 4, it was still a positive Call of Duty game to play. Even within Black Ops 3, even with that jump jetpack wall running, it was still, it's still to this day, and it's given love to this day by people that once talked bad about it. It came, with all honesty, that game came out just too early in its timeline. If, let's say, if that game came out right now instead of Black Ops 6, it would have been fully adopted and loved. And possibly Call of Duty wouldn't be as less important as it is now. Maybe, maybe not. Let's take this. Let's move it ahead. If Black Ops 3 gameplay and the stuff that you do in it came out before Modern Warfare to Modern Warfare 2 and the recent Modern Warfare 3, if it would have came out over there instead of them, it would absolutely been acceptable. But again, I'm going off track here. I'm going off track here. I was playing Black Ops 3 within its lifetime. I was playing Black Ops 3 point blank when it was released. Do you think that they had a need for putting bots in a game when it's within its relevance life cycle? Oh, when is this relevance life cycle? Oh. No. It would be one thing. It would be one thing if I was playing outside of its lifetime. Past of playing it when there's a newer Call of Duty out. But it wasn't. All my gameplays of Black Ops 3 are bit or captured dead period in the beginning of its life to not even really close the middle of its life of the game's timeline. Oh, I swear, it's so good. And again, it would be one thing if it was just Black Ops 3. If it was just a one title glory, you know how they bring up music artists and they say, "Oh, that band only had a one-hit wonder." It would be one thing if Black Ops 3 was a one-hit wonder for me. But it wasn't. I was doing practically, absolutely mirror images, mirror exact same scores on Black Ops 2. Black Ops 1. Now, I admit I wasn't doing it on the original Modern Warfare 2. Only because I started playing it when it was out of its lifetime and it was heavily modded with modders playing it. But I was still kicking ass. I admit I wasn't doing as good as I did on Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, the first Black Ops, as I was on the uh, what's the title? Ghost. I admit I wasn't doing as good as that Ghost. As a matter of fact, just like you, Swift, I couldn't stand Ghost. So we have that in common, Swift. I couldn't stand Ghost either. The only thing I liked about Ghost was the campaign. And I'm still frustrated that I'm never going to see the outcome of the storyline of the Story Ghost campaign. I didn't quite care for the zombie, aka alien invasion. I never really cared for zombies, anyways. But I especially did not care for its turdi- um it's somewhat zombie, somewhat kind of, but but anyways, it is absolutely likely and not the case that I was facing bots in a game within its prime of its life of just being released. And then again, these puppets, just like that former puppet, Dennis Perez, trying to rationalize, trying to justify, bringing up prestige, bringing up levels. Swift Knight literally said in one of his live streams that it took him 3 years. No, actually, I think he said 6 years. 6 years to get uh his camos, his sniper camos diamond on Black Ops 4. 6 years. Now, am I judging him for that? Really? No. There's no doubt that he didn't immediately go for it. A lot of people don't immediately go for prestiging, unlocking shit. It's not important. But it's important. It's important for someone to hear me disclaim myself as a pro player that because I got it written in my bio. Again, that just feeds in the narrative that everything that I've done is true. It's true. It's not falsified or false, and it's never going to be discredited. If I rap you puppets and like I did Dennis Perez, like I've now done Swift, and evidently a one-sided affair with another person, just another individual in my fucking shadow. But and I was also told I was told that he and like I said, it would be one. Like I said, one thing if it was just a one hit wonder, just if it was just Black Ops 3, but it was Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, and all the other ones. I did the shit on. I did the shit on the one with the real jetpacks and shit, Advanced Warfare. I did it on that one. I got similar scores on that one, getting similar kill streaks on that one. It would be one thing if I, if I if it was just a one-time thing, you would have something. You would have something, but it's not. That shows that I'm established. And Swift, you said you brought up that I started the videos with just showing the game time in that you stream everything. I don't have to stream. I captured it with a PlayStation 4 capture card. I hit share. I clicked save video, and that's all I had to do. I don't have to stream. But guess what? I did stream. I did stream Black Ops 4. And again, like I said, I got similar scores. I got similar scores. Similar scores on Black Ops 4. And I showed myself streaming it. Streaming the gameplays I play on it. And I was getting those kill streaks. I was playing the last Call of Duty, not the no. I forgot about the so-called game, but it actually was a game. I was getting the hardest kill streaks on the recent Modern Warfare 2 again, and I was streaming it. And I was capturing it. I was being accused of being a cheater. I was doing so good. And none of them was bots, because I was hearing them bitch to me, calling me cheater. And my puppets was watching me as it was happening. Just like you do. So therefore, again, I am more well established of showing my skill within multiple titles, getting those double-digit ratios, getting those high kill streaks, getting those flawless gameplays with multiple titles. You're gonna have to face it. Your butt buddy that I've proven well more than 5 occasions has bluntly lied to you, and it's been identified and proven to you. And I've proven it doesn't even have to be lies. It doesn't have to be lies to show that he's not going to be honest with you. His contradiction and his back way he thinks, and his you say I'm obsessed with you. He's more obsessed with me than I can far ever be for you. Again, I am literally doing this to get him unhinged. I'm doing this, making these videos about you to get my puppets unhinged. It ain't about you. It is not about you. Again, let's look at this realistically. You are still to this day unhinged that I won't upload a positive gameplay. And yet you now gone to a point where you have to correct yourself and say, no, yeah, he has. He's uploaded my 40-0, but he didn't have anything positive to say about it. Show me one of these recent videos. Go through every one of them. Show me where I am pausing it out, showing you going negative. Show me where I'm literally mocking you for going negative. Show me. I've done said this, and I know you've done heard it. I put those negative scores in a thumbnail to be a thumbnail for a screen for a video, a couple of videos, and I knew that was going to unhinge you, and I knew that would tie along with me saying that you're not good, and I knew you was going to get a false narrative that I'm truly insulting you or I'm attacking you. No, I'm only reacting to what you are doing. Again, what am I guilty of against you? To tell you suck at Call of Duty. Again, you're saying I'm guilty of accusing you of, or I'm judging you for your racial slurs. No, I'm not. I wasn't originally doing so. I was not originally doing so. I was only protecting my interests of my videos still successfully being monetized so I can get money. I wasn't saying, when you said the N word, I wasn't saying, oh, I found you foul to be. How can you use that language? I was only saying, I disclaim that. I disapprove of that. Only to protect the maybe something I heard from another video of partial possibility of and again, I am facing punishment. I'm facing punishment, restrictions from me receiving money because of what you are saying. So, you're wrong on behalf of that, of me judging you for your racial slurs. But you are 100% in denial, 100% in defense of that false narrative that you got in your head that I am doing so, judging me for my foul language of cursing to a point where you had to say that my cuss words was worse than your racial slurs, and I have proven that you did do so, that you said such. So, in all intents and purposes, everything that you have against me is easily identified as you drawing the wrong conclusions, drawing a false narrative, all but the thing that I tell you that you suck at Call of Duty. That's the only one you got. I openly admit that I have said with that intentions for you to take that as I'm saying it. In all fairness, it shouldn't bother you. It shouldn't be important to you to be otherwise. I know you're going to say, oh, I have admitted that I'm not good or I'm not pro. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I, I think it's in this stream. I'm not sure. You literally bring up ratio again. No, I think that ratio thing is earlier on. I know you bring up ratio again, which again, you can say ratio isn't the same. No, it is. Yes, within different Call of Duties, there might be different ways it is figured up. No, I don't think so. I'm not going to claim to have knowledge that I don't, but I still know within Call of Duty. Jerry, 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 please, please, volume, volume. Good boy. Hear that? Hear that? Here go woof, woof, with a little low roof. That dog is smart. I love that dog. He's smart. I say volume. That's how much I've trained him. I say he makes real loud barks. But I say volume like I'm hitting a volume button on the TV, and he tones down his barks to where it's like a light roof, roof, roof. You're a good boy, Jerry. Let me give you a treat for that. You deserve a treat for that. You deserve a treat for that. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get him. Let me reward him. Let me reward him. And he does it every time. If he hears something that agitates him outside the door, and he goes to barking, sometimes he goes running to the door. Sometimes he don't. He stays in my lap, and I say volume, and he no longer loudly barks, and he goes woof. This little light woof. Here you go, boy. Good job. Good job. See, that's important to me. Not that I'm good at Call of Duty, or I was good at Call of Duty, that I was going flawless. What's important to me is my little boy, my Jerry, and how much I have put in time with him, how much he's come to trust me, and that I could train him so well that I could tell him volume, and he understands what I want from him to lower his volume of his barks. It's amazing. It's amazing. I love that dog. He's a very good boy. But I take pride in that. I take pride in that. I take pride in that I personally clip his toenails. I never thought I would be able to do it. I thought that I'd be too nervous of hurting him. But I have done so, and I've gotten to be damn good at it, I think. But here I am going off subject again. But that just shows what's important to me. That I can get off, I could get sidetracked by stuff that's important, that's actually important to me. Look how much I get you so riled up, get you so twisted up, to where you can't identify exactly what I accuse you of, and or not accuse you of, or stuff like that. But you're quick. So I'm only guilty of telling you suck at Call of Duty. The only thing. But you've called me fat. You've called me bald, which I find that very offensive. I'm very touchy. I'm very touchy about my baldness. Don't. I'm very. I used to buzz. I love that. One of his insults to me is to tell me I'm bald. I used to buzz my head. I've actually been thinking about doing it again. I doubt I'm going to, but maybe I will. Great, years down the line. I doubt it'll happen recently, but so you're you're all over me about not uploading positive, but I'm doing negative. But I'm not doing negative. Again, point it out. Show the live stream where I am pausing it at the end and bringing up how negative you went. I want you to find that. I'm really interested in finding that. Seeing that. But that's all I ever hear. Oh, no, focus on the negative. I focus on the negative. I focus on the negative, but I don't ever see myself. I never see myself pausing the screen at the end of the game and looking and examining how negative that you went. But you've called me, like I said, fat, bald, everything in the book. It's again like it's a once. The scale is very tipsy, with like personal things, personally like personal attacks and shit like this. Very one-sided. If a genuine person outside the box, they would obviously say that it's really genuinely one-sided. And given the fact that the only thing I have said to you that you suck at the game, again, I have helped you. You have even come to realize that, and you said it within the recent stream, your recent stream that you've done today, it is possible that me starting making videos about you, that some of my subscribers has come to your channel and subscribed. If that's a fact, that's a positive thing for you. It's a positive thing. So, and again, I have proven it undoubtedly that the game was bought for you through an individual that was highly influenced by me. And not only influenced by me, but with to a point where he was bitter within doing so, which even more so made it happen. That feeds even more so that it was my influence that made it happen, because it was bought for you with a bitterness of me. And also even more so, it would have been one thing if it was bought for you without the narrative that the game was also was offered to me as well. Again, proving that it wasn't just bought for you just because it was wanted to be bought for you. There were there was even stuff being mentioned that possibility that it would be looked to happen, a desire for it to be bought, things possibly happening if it was bought for you and also bought for me. Even pushing more of the narrative that and it'd be one thing if I was genuinely saying this with an inflated ego. Oh, you should be thanking me. I haven't. If I was to say so, it would be just joking around and just trying. But it ain't. I'm not. I've literally looked at you and said, I don't down you for believing the individual or being naive to the conditions of which it was bought for you. And I told you, by all means, you should enjoy it. And you should, and I still say that. I've had games bought for me. Anything you anything that you get in your life, no, only outside of stealing it. Anything that you get in your life, but outside of stealing it, you should always enjoy. If you going through hard times, and I also wanted to point this out. If I was down, if I know it's not going to be good of me to mention this, but I want to prove a narrative that I'm not out to destroy you, as you think I am. I'm not out to break you down. Yes, when you make these react videos, I'm laughing, but I'm laughing at your antics of what you calling me, and you're insulting me, and I don't. Am I even firing back? I might, you might say I have a mind of a child, and I'll say, well, no, you do, but that's just. But again, you are watching someone. I mean, no, you're trusting in someone that would look at you and mock me for spending $10 on a DVD or a Blu-ray, whatever, and tell you about it, and therefore you also try to bring up a narrative of judging me because I spend less. And I say this individual, if I go spending more, he'll condemn me for saying I pay too much. Now, what kind of person has a mentality to do that? And that person that would find wrong in anything, and also would have no credibility, of anybody should justly find him to be truthful with any kind of statement or judgment. So I'm going to say this, only because you've said it yourself and it's on your YouTube channel. Would this person that judge me for the and I've heard that speech from him, I've had hard times and stuff like that. Do you think someone that really has faced it hard times would judge me for spending $10 on a Blu-ray? You think any just person would, absolutely all, would find fault to me saving money and only spending $10, when generally anybody knows Blu-rays on release cost around about $60 to $55. So $10, yeah, that's good. But then again, like I said, this person would make, if he find out that I had food stamps, if I was to have food stamps, he would be mocking it right front and center. Hey, Swift, like I said, I ain't mentioning this to be personal. I'm mentioning this to show you I am not really attacking you, man. And me mentioning now is not attacking you. Like I said, I'm only exposing a liar that's in your ear. Yeah, you're getting food stamps. You literally said in one of your streams that I would rather admit and brag about that I got food stamps than say I don't have no food on the table. Am I laughing at this? Am I mocking this? No. But I guarantee you every one of my puppets, including your boy, would be all over it if I was to say such a thing. Oh, so you're literally saying that you can't get your food on your own, and that our government resources of taking money from it is what's holding you, is what's feeding your faith. And I'm not laughing because I'm not smiling right now because you are getting such a help. I was smiling because of the irony that these and your boy's gonna lie to you. Your boy's gonna lie to you and say he wouldn't find it humorous for my case. And I'm not trying. And he's going to try to say, "Well, he's just trying to win you over." I don't really give a fuck about you. Again, these videos are not about you. He's going to say that. He's going to, at this point of the thing, he's going to say, "I'm just trying to win you over. I'm calling it out before it happens. I'm just trying to win you over." No. I don't. You're unsubscribed to me right now. I know you're unsubscribed to me right now. I know I'm blocked from making comments on your videos, not because I've tried to do so. But you said literally, I would be fine bragging about I get food stamps rather than not having food on your plate, and that's good. Don't feel bad that you ask for help. We all need to ask for help. For a lot of reasons. Definitely a lot more reasons than one. So I'm not judging you, but I guarantee you every one of these puppets will for me. You said you also are on a government phone, cell phone. At one time, I had a government cell phone. Not very long. At one time, I did. But now I don't. I'm not saying I'm better than you because that I'm not. But just a little food for thought. But let's get into this video. I mean, this gameplay. No, not the gameplay. Again, it's not about the gameplay, especially whether you went negative or not. It's about the antics of you thinking about. It's about the gameplay, your score, and your insults that you go into. And
oh, you feel good because you got blood splatter? Kill yourself. Get the fuck out of here.
See, that's again. That I'm just for judging you for. You're quick to trash talk someone. You're quick to you tell someone they could kill them. I didn't even have that plan. That was just coincidence. I was actually supposed to start it at 1 minute and 25 seconds in, but I went a little back too far. You're quick. You tell everybody everything in the world, and I've made examples of this. You're quick to trash talk someone, tell them to kill themselves, call them everything book, and the only thing they are guilty of is maybe buying a kill effect from the Call of Duty marketplace. You literally, I don't know if it's this one or if it was that right there, but you literally go off insulting someone and judging them because they spent money, because they bought a kill effect, a bullet effect. Why did you go off on someone because they killed you and they had a gun effect? Because you're easily triggered. You thought that person killing you and having that effect was an attack on your ego, aka you was indicated that you wasn't as good as you thought you were when that guy killed you in that brief moment. And the bullet effect was, I guess, a show off to you. He was showing off that he had an effect, a kill effect on his gun. Oh, childish mentality about Call of Duty. And I'm only saying that because that's what you spit upon me.
Oh shit, I shot that shit wrong way. Why does he hit me with a goddamn collie stick? What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
It was successful, wasn't it? It was successful. It killed you, didn't it? It was in the game. I've even heard you regarding me, about me saying that you kill people with RPGs. It's in the game. What he killed you with is in the game.
God damn it. Ah! Come on, Alex. Catch up, Alex. Come on, Alex. I got 2 diamond. Come on, Alex. Catch up, my boy. Come on, Alex. I know you can do it, dude. Ah, I didn't see that motherfucker. Damn, all right, I'm 10 for 12, bet.
Yeah, see, this shows that it wasn't at the time that I had planned. Hold on, let me go.
Ooh, got another one.
Let me get it where it needs to be.
One.
Oh, no. It ain't at the time it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be at... Here's where it's supposed to be. Here's where it's supposed to be. See, that just shows. That just shows. You can dish it. You can dish it on the game. But I guess some reason you think YouTube is a file. You can't receive what you're willing to dish out on a game, but you think it's a foul if I deliver it to you on YouTube.
part. Goddamn.
No, Bubba. No, Bubba. Love you too, Bubba.
Say less.
Did you enjoy your treat? Huh? Did you enjoy your good boy treat? You are a good boy. I'm proud of you for doing the volume. I'm proud of you. You're a good boy. No.
God
No.
damn it.
I'm streaming right now.
Ah, shit. They rushed the fuck out my spawn.
I'm starting to worry about if this is right.
Not one damn bit.
Jerry.
Why would you go up there? You see me right here, you dumbass.
He's trying to wrestle with me. I know what he tends to do. When he wants to wrestle, he'll climb up here on my shoulders, and he'll get a light. He'll very gently grab some of my hair in his mouth, and he'll do a light tug, trying to get my attention.
You got the little snapper with a little depth effect.
I don't like him doing that because he might get hair in his mouth, and I don't want him
Y'all
to
throwing
swallow it.
Molotovs like straight bitches, whatever.
He's trying to do it to get my
attention. You got fucking Blaze with the goddamn fucking Cinematex, whatever. And see, that's how this guy named So Real is so damn stupid. Like, you get more flame with a Molotov than you get more explosion with a fucking Simtex. That's how retarded So Real is.
Where is this? And this right here, this is the only thing that I bring up. I'm not bringing up your score and how negative you are. I'm just trying to analyze some of this stuff that you're saying. You're bringing up that a Molotov has more flames than a Syntex, and that shows how stupid I am. A Syntex has no flames at all, and it's an explosion. Molotovs has flames. If I'm the only thing I could think of, that he's referring to, the only time I've ever brung up Molotovs is when he was constantly asking why people are capturing the zone B in domination. And and amongst that video, he also was questioning why people were using Molotovs. And at a small moment, I gave a rational conclusion of why would someone use Molotovs. I said that they throw the Molotov over there in the zone where people are trying to capture. The Molotov kills the enemy that he particularly also aims inside there in the capture area, kills him or forces him out, and also prevents any further enemy players from going into that zone due to the fires that are in the zone due to the Molotov. So where does this come from about the comparison of a Syntex and how much flames a Molotov has more so than a Syntex. What? It's literally the only time that I've brung up Molotovs, and it was to clarify the reason why they would more likely would use Molotovs in a domination game.
See, So Real don't do his fucking research.
What is that? Another sign of something I'm saying that he's skewed and completely misunderstood, and telling me I don't do research. Again, from the person that was asking you why people were capturing, constantly going for the zone B. AKA the goal of the game mode.
So little did he know, I mean, I be doing my research all the goddamn time. Oh shit, damn.
The research that you need to do, Swift, is to when you're going to bring up something about me, make sure you haven't got it skewed or misunderstood. Watch the video from the beginning to the end without pause, without interruption, and definitely without going nah when you're hearing parts you don't want to hear, and fast forwarding. That will go a long way, a very long way with mispercuing the shit I say. See, you said I was skewing or turning your words around about you saying, not saying that cussing was worse than racial slurs. Now, what did I do? I went back and edited a video of you literally saying it, then putting in editing where a part of the stream where you declined saying you didn't say it, and then I edited the video where you said the exact statement again. And then I identified what you're saying afterwards, lining them up together and proving that is exactly what you was saying. Like I said, I watch these things twice. I watch to draw a title. I watched it firsthand to get a working subject, to get a title, and then I watch again. So I'm knowing. I know for firsthand of what you're saying, because like I said, I've pre-watched it, and I go back and I approved July. Go find the evidence. You saying that I don't have full knowledge about a Molotov and a difference from a Molotov and a Syntex. Go find the video or the live stream that led you to draw that conclusion that whatever you were saying about Molotov involving me, go find it. You ain't gonna be able to find it. Because only time I mentioned a Molotov was when you was questioning about the Zone B constantly being captured, and I brung up the reasons why someone would use a Molotov, the pros of using a Molotov.
God damn it! That was my double. Motherfuck! Damn, that was my double. Bitch, don't come around that pre-firing hoe. Fuck you mean? So he threw a Molotov. Wow. Wait, how did you know to come that way, dude? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Don't be a suspect all your fucking life. What? Let me see that. Now, how did he know I was coming that way? Man, get the fuck out of here. Go suck a dick, bitch. Go suck a dick. Get the fuck out of here.
What happened? Please tell me what happened to improving yourself. What happened to it? What happened to improving yourself?
No, but like I hate when I can look at a kill cam and I can actually read a screen. Like, nah, don't do that shit. I can read a fucking kill cam. Like if your kill cam don't match it with how you shoot me, then like I'm gonna suspect some shit. That's just me. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Now you want to peep in the corner like a little bitch. Yo, pussy ass. I got a hit marker with a fucking syntax. Are you serious?
Oh, and I think this is the moment.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
He's going to switch. He is going to switch. He's going to switch to his automatic light mech gun. I love what happens. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Let's watch.
Yeah, yo, buddy on top of the fucking map. Oh, Lord have mercy. Shoot his monkey ass down. Bet. Alright, bet. Let me switch guns then. Fuck it. No, don't run. Don't run.
Look at that shit. Look, the dude is standing still. The dude was standing still, and he's literally like right here. He's literally aiming, literally perfectly. Now, if he was doing that deliberately, that was pretty good shooting. If he was trying to outline the enemy, like trying to draw his, trying to avoid killing him, and I would say that was a pretty good aiming. It's pretty good shooting. If he was doing that deliberately, but the problem is he's not. Let's rewind. Let's watch this terrible shooting, and I'm going to hit to you the reason why I'm bringing this up. Oh, a little later, like seconds later on, he's going to bring up someone else's aim.
I bet. Let me switch guns then. Fuck it. No, don't run. Don't run. Don't run. Don't run. Don't run. Don't run.
Where's the running? Where's the running? The dude was just standing there completely still, and you couldn't kill him. Why is he saying that they was running? Yeah, the other guy, he got behind the shit from to quit being shot. That's not run. I mean, who wouldn't try to keep one less death? Who wouldn't try to keep one less death off of them?
Don't run, bitch. Nah, bitch, don't run. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit, bitch. Don't run now, ho. Don't run, ho. Don't run, bitch. Don't run. Look at that pussy ass nigga. That's why I be trying to tell so real. He don't know what the fuck I be talking about.
I disclaim that. I don't approve of that.
That's why I say so real don't fucking know me. So real don't fucking know me. I pull out a machine gun, they get to run like a bunch of pussies. Now I tell so real he don't fucking know me. So real is a straight white bitch. So real don't fucking know me. I pull out a machine gun, they get to hide like a bunch of punks. Fuck out of here, bitch. Like I'm scared to approach you, ho. No, I'm not. Fuck out of here, nigga. Look at that, he jumped down like a little bitch. Pussy ass nigga.
I don't approve of that.
Said I'm a racist? Fuck no. I ain't never been a fucking racist, bitch. Never. So I'm a racist, but he getting called people a bitch. Bitches and y'all my puppets and shut the fuck up. If anything, so real sound way more racist than what I do. If you ask me.
That's what I meant to title it. I knew I was a different title that I was wanting to work. But that's the title I wanted to put. So he went from trying to, not trying, but literally saying, finding fault within my cuss words is equal as judgeable as racial slurs, which is not. But yet he continuously bringing it up and will not drop it. When anybody with any common sense would have done told him it's not equal, condemnable, or judgeable at all. To where and it was only a matter of time till he was going to. If he was that desperate to think cussing is equal as judgeable as racial slurs, it was only a matter of time. He got desperate enough to where he said it was more judgeable, worse than racial slurs. And now he's even went to saying I'm more racist than he is. No, he's literally saying he's not racist at all, that I am. He's literally said, if anything, he's so real's racist. Why? Because I call people my bitches?
So real sound way more racist than what the fuck I do.
Clarify. You literally say the word sound, so it's obviously not racial actions. So it has to be something verbal that I say. What have I said that points out that I'm racist?
Like you getting called everybody your bitches and your puppets and da 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 da. So you got a fucking rattle in your goddamn throat. Now how he knew I was coming that way?
Now I love how I didn't have that scripted. I didn't have that scripted where I knew he was going to say that, and I pause it, and I asked that question, And then I unpause it, and he goes into what he finds guilty of me saying, and of course, not racist at all. Not racist at all. Not scripted. This is freestyle.
And I just spawned it. Now watch. And I just spawned it. I watched that gay ass, faggot ass shit.
There's that word again to get you banned.
But I bet he ain't popped that goddamn corner yet, though. Because he knew I was coming that way. He knew it. He knew I was coming that way. I didn't even know the fucking spawn was there. But so real, swear but nah, he knows how I play. Okay. But you know me so fucking well though. Okay. I'll let you believe that to your damn advantage.
I never claimed to know how you play. I claim to know how you react and how you think and how you perceive things. And I go to the measure of actually proving it and discrediting your conclusions that you typically draw to. I think he unplugged his mic, so I'm going to fast forward. Now, you know what? That's enough. He does later on say that I'll cry if I was to lose my YouTube channel. No doubt I would feel bad. I wouldn't be really pleased with it or happy. Definitely wouldn't be happy with it, but I definitely have well more of a maturity to where if I choose to walk away from it, I would and could. You could not. You can't. You don't have the maturity to identify, to even be acceptable of how much reach you have with your audience. Let me use the tournament as an example. Your boy Alex was having a tournament, wanted to do a tournament within the Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Now, you focus 2 streams of having your stream title about it, and you preached about it, and you just recently, within your last stream about it, you told someone, I can't remember who, but you said, I got it out there. I got the knowledge of his tournament out there. It's out there. What do you mean it's out there? The majority of the time, your tournament is only reaching the people that joined your stream, and at the majority of the time it's at 2 views, and you know the very well the people that's in there is Clutch or Alex, because they're the only one commenting as well. So 2 views, 2 different commenters, it's obviously the number is established. So how is that the knowledge of that tournament out there? You proceed to think you have more than what you got. Just like a loser also wanting to tell you that subscribers doesn't matter. Only views matter. That's a person that's trying to rationalize, trying to make himself feel better, aka lying to themselves. Because I done bring that up. A subscriber is someone that was exposed to your channel that wants to subscribe to you, whether it's good intentions or bad intentions. And that's what I got. I got people that subscribe to me out of bad intentions because they're obsessed with me, because they're completely jealous of me and scorn to bite me. Now, they can be denied all about they want, but it's obviously the evidence that they're denied about the facts about them, about saying the subscriber thing. Because also the same person, same person also, lies to you and tells you you get more views than I do. And I've proven that numerous times that ain't the case. And again, this person, go check his view count on his live streams. The bottom line is, you puppets will continue to yield to my will. You have nothing. You don't have the strength and the willpower to do anything other than do what I tell you to. Now that's